Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, I am Alenville, and welcome to another episode of Sakura Shrine Girl. Last episode, we talked with Naoko and Kayo, and now we're out with Kayo on a sort of date. Let's call it sort of date. And we showed her sweets. And at the end, we found this revelation that he didn't know how to tie shoelaces for years. I didn't know either, so hey. The club, Toru. Not knowing how everything works straight away isn't something to be ashamed of. Right. Thank you. She takes a deep sip from the bottle. It certainly does taste like proper tea. Yet there seems to be many bottles of it inside that shop. The wonders of mass production. The tea can remain fresh for a very long time if you keep it chilled. How convenient. This world does have some interesting things about it. She takes another deep sip. I have never thought about serving it cold before. It seems it is very refreshing. Yeah, it's great when you're tired and just want something to drink. It's good for you too, so there isn't really much of a downside. Wait, why is she blushing? What's with that look on Kayo's face? Yeah. Hey, Toru? Hey? Isn't that a bit informal? What do you think of me? What do you mean? Do you find me attractive? Hell yeah. Why are you asking something so suddenly? She leans in further, her eyes look a bit dazed. Is she drunk all of that? Love it. Good girl. Good girl. She firmly grabs her breasts with her hands, cupping both of them. Am I Toru? They told us all about how attraction works in your world. They say that men like to pay attention to certain things. Like these. She squishes them for a moment before easing her grip, letting them settle back into place. Her cleavage spills a little bit out of the top of her shrine maiden uniform. What's even weirder is that her face is flushed, almost like, Toru? Are you there? Do you like these things? Well, most men do like things like that. It's just part of who we are. Why are you asking me that? I don't know. Just felt like it. She stumbles a little bit. That's funny. I feel weird, Toru. Everything feels distant. She reaches out towards my face and gently rests it on one of my cheeks. Why is my coordination so bad? You're drunk on the tea? I needed all of my concentration to do that properly. I don't know. I don't know at all. This is weird. She stumbles again, gently bumping into my chest. Wait, Kayo? Are you drunk? How did this happen? I don't know. What is being drunk anyway? My head feels all warm and fuzzy. Was it the tea? Must have been. And I don't really feel scared at the moment. Scared of what? Saying what I'm really thinking. Everyone expects me to be the good girl. To say the things that need to be said for every formality and every ritual. Well, I say all this stuff is stupid. Why even bother with it? You're drunk, Kayo. You're drunk, Kayo. You're saying things you don't really mean. Am I? I'm worried about you. Let's just go get you home. Actually, drunk people are the most honest people I ever heard of. To be honest, unfortunately. You're always so nice, Toru. I wish I could be as nice as you. Seeing the usually refined and graceful Kayo stumbling around like it's quite a shocking sight to behold. She begins to rub her face into my chest. What? I like your scent, Toru. Okay, I know they're cats, but that's so creepy. Do you? Yes, my nose is very sensitive. It's very comforting, very warm. Almost like I'm sinking into a fluffy cloud. I like being around you a lot, Toru. She looks like she's about to pass out into my chest. I want to take a nap right here and now. I can't help but notice how her chest is pressing up against me. Yeah, you lucky bastard. But even with that distraction, I better not live through. It's not a distraction, it's a pleasant feeling. You can't fall asleep here, you know. Let me get you back to my house. That sounds fine. Take me there, Toru. I feel very tired all of the sudden. Leaning against me the entire time. I slowly walk Kayo back to my house. How am I going to explain this to Grandpa when I get back? He's going to laugh and say, you found out that they got drunk off tea. Yes! He's going to have fun. Spirits can have some unexpected reactions to certain foods in our world. The tea they drink in the beyond is very different from the tea over here. But aren't they more or less human? Yeah, more or less. There are a couple of things which don't quite mesh that well together when they step into our world. As it turns out, green tea makes them drunk. He knew that! He didn't tell us! Congratulations! Grandpa seems somewhat amused by those situations. I imagine him sitting here. Yeah, Toru, do it, man, do it. Just another hazard of being a priest, Toru. Don't worry about it, okay? I feel my cheeks flush a bit as I reflect on it. Oh, don't tell me that she was hitting on you. No. Don't put it like that. She's nursed health right now. Oh, Toru. The thing about being drunk is that you're more honest with your feelings. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you. You're a good guy. For better or worse, if I were to take a guess, she's starting to like you a lot. Probably more so than you've bargained for. Naoko won't be any different either. You're fucked, man. Either you go the harem route or you disappoint one of them, bro. He's laughing to himself. Yeah, he's enjoying that. I imagine that the grandpa's sitting there every day. He fucked up. My grandson might be starting a family sooner than I thought. Oh. Well played. Now, that's going to be a sight to see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Yes, I think they have some feelings like that. But you need to think about what you're going to fit into all of this, right? Well, yeah. That's just how it is. Grandpa shrugs. I think you had better go check on her. I've got a few things I need to do around the house. Haven't pulled out those weeds yet? The problem with those damn things is that they come back even if you pull them out. My back won't let me redig the whole area, so I'm just gonna have to put up with it. Anyway, off you go, Toru. Off. Take care of the cat car. Let me know how it works out, so I can laugh at you a bit more. That is BS. I head back to her. There is no Kayo to be seen anywhere. She must have woken up and gone back to her shrine. I wonder how much she will remember when she's there. Taking a seat at my desk, I begin to think about what Grandpa said. Am I really going to fall in love with one of them? That's a question I've been avoiding. Let's say that I do. What happens from there? Does that mean I'm going to settle in this town for the rest of my days? Meh. Obviously, that being a priest at the shrine is going to be a very long-term commitment, no matter what way you look at it. So, what will happen from here? What should I do? Well, perhaps I will be able to travel or something. They told me that I just need to be here so that they have a beacon, which will help them anchor themselves to this world. Once they're anchored to those shrines, does that mean I'm no longer needed? I'm not sure how that would make me feel. Well, it's something I can think about later. How much time has passed since I arrived here? It feels like an eternity has passed. Days have gone by so quickly that I haven't even noticed. So we did a time skip. Whoa. Deep, meaningful thought and then time skip! Fuck. Okay. Is that what they mean when they say time flies? Kayo hasn't shown up since yesterday's incident. Okay, so we did just a day time skip. I thought we went further. Okay, I'm fine with that. I think that I know why. Hangovers are a pain to deal with. Even if she's a spirit, imagine that what she's going through isn't particularly pleasant. Grandpa said that they were more or less human. So where exactly does the difference lie between them and us? It's too much to think about right now. It's nice just to lie down and look up at the sky. I still haven't thought about what I'm going to do yet. Maybe I should drop by Kayo's shrine again and make sure she's okay. The feeling of a hangover isn't a particularly pleasant one, especially if you're experiencing it for the first time. Wait a minute. I have a strange feeling that my peaceful time to myself is about to be disturbed. Nayoka? Is this what they call a premonition? The door to the rooftop bursts open. Toru! I know you're up here! Naoko, I had a feeling that you were going to turn up soon. You did? Looks like you're becoming an even better medium. Do you know what happened to Kayo? It's a long story, and I'm surprised that you're worried about her. It's not that. I'm just curious, that's all. Right. She's just not feeling well. Must be pretty bad. Even if I don't like her that much, it's never nice to see someone get sick. I'm glad to hear something like that from Naoko. I know that she isn't a bad person. Kayo would be the same, too. I think the source of their conflict just comes from being unable to understand each other. They've slowly been getting better, so I just need to keep providing opportunities for them to talk. Anyway, Toru, Naoko slowly prowls towards me. It's just you and me up here. You're all mine today. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I think back on what I saw last time, and my face turns red as a rose. Oh, you're so cute, Toru. It's amazing how embarrassed you can get. But even when you're all flustered like that, she comes even closer to me. You get this determined look on your face, and when you speak, you command respect. The spirits of this land will respect you, believe in me. That's all well and good, but do you have to be so close? Personal space, girl. Personal space. Well, with a girl I don't mind. Come closer. We don't need personal space. Aw, stop being such a prude. And here we go. She's pouting now. I'm being completely serious, you know. You're so cool when you start taking charge, Toru. Everything they say about your family is absolutely true. You must have quite a reputation in the Beyond. You do. You really do. Every other house is jealous of us. I am so lucky to have you as a priest, Toru. Kayo must feel the same as she does regarding that. You know, ever since I saw you, you've been telling me how special I am. But I don't think I've told you how amazing I think you are. Eh? What do you mean? Despite the problems we've had along the way, the fact that you were willing to come all this way to another world completely unprepared, and knew full well that you were going to be stuck with someone you don't get along with at all, you must be extremely determined. I was also told by Kayo that both of you went through a rigorous selection process in order to qualify for the Ascension Festival. So I think that you're pretty amazing. Naiko just looks at me. Really? I
just got where it was by luck.
What?
I'm not anything special, especially not in our house. Just a face in the crowd. There's no need for you to flatter me.
We're going with her. I'm switching it back and forth. I don't think that's it somehow.
Really? That's all there is to it. I'm not anything special at all.
Really? There must be something special about you if you're here. Only people who are most suited for the job end up here, don't they?
Yeah. That's how it usually works, I guess.
Since the land reflects the emotion of its guardian spirits, Naga was chosen because she is tireless and cheerful. One thing you have to realize is, while unbending, unyielding authority has its place, someone who is willing to forego the rules a little bit and take it easy when it is necessary, I think that is why Naoko was chosen. Her personality puts her in conflict with Kayo's approach, but somehow I believe both of their methods are correct. If this land is going to be guided into prosperity, then both of them will need to attend the Ascension Festival. That is how I feel anyway.
Stop it already. You're the one who is amazing, Toru.
Her tail is swishing erratically. She's obviously flustered. It's then that I notice the strange enchanted atmosphere returning.
What? Why are you looking around like that?
Haven't you noticed? We slipped back into that place.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
As we get closer to the Ascension Festival, our power over the land begins to manifest. But I wasn't expecting this to happen so quickly.
Wait, what?
The spirits have readily bowed to my authority, so I'm beginning to gain control.
Oh, I think I get it. She must also control the boundaries between the worlds. Since she was flustered, we must have slipped back through without noticing. Well, it's not really a problem. Nothing can go wrong, can it?
Well, I'm still a novice at this. We aren't really supposed to be in this territory until after the Ascension Festival.
Wait, what? No. Girl? I see. Both of them would have to train to maintain control.
Well, don't worry.
Come to think of it, this hasn't happened for a while. Is this because of you?
No, not just me. Kayo has been maintaining control too. That is our duty after all. The local spirits have been really helpful as well. Everyone has been doing their best. Even that black cat.
She pouts a little bit.
Now I just need to concentrate.
Like I said before, you really are amazing, Naoko.
Not a good moment to say that.
I noticed something weird happens around us. Like a vacuum suddenly draws in on Naoko. She doesn't seem hurt. However... Holy... Thank you! There's another problem. For the longest time, the two of us stand there awkwardly. I'm just dumbstruck by this whole absurd situation. Yeah. Naka stares down at her shredded uniform. I'm not even sure what to say at this point. Her ample chest is nearly exposed, a few meager strips of clothes hanging back. Despite my best efforts not to look, I find my eyes being slowly drawn to them. Yep, I get that feeling. And admiring them. Naka seems to be coping with it a lot worse than me. The look on her face is a mixture of embarrassment and sheer surprise. Yeah, kind of. How on earth did that happen? Just how? Those are the only words that I'm able to say in response. Her face just turns redder.
I lost concentration. You know how I told you that sometimes you slip in between worlds? And some things come out at a different place?
Your uniform came out at a different place.
It can't hurt anyone, but sometimes.
She looks down at her exposed chest.
bits of non-living things end up elsewhere.
She becomes flushed with embarrassment.
Don't look at me.
She wraps her arms around her chest, hiding what she can.
It's because you kept saying things like that to me. You need to be more careful in the future, Toru. What?
It's just that you're acting so bashful around me now. Why would that be?
It's nothing. Stop saying things like that.
Once again, I see her tail wildly swishing behind her. Her ears seem to be moving erratically too. I've never seen her so stressed out before. Well, I've seen this sort of thing enough times to not be put off by them anymore. The last thing Naoko needs is for me to lose my cool right now. What I need to do is find a solution right away. Is there anywhere we can get you a spare uniform?
Let me think. There are some spares somewhere. I just don't remember where.
Relax, okay? We're going to be just fine.
Okay. Just let me hide behind you, okay?
She walks up behind me and practically glues herself to my back. Don't worry. Just show me the way and we'll get you your spare uniform. And with this, we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye!